works. I have no clue. Maybe. We're gonna find out, obviously. But hopefully it did work. um oh. It did work. Hello. Hi. Okay. I don't know how much lag there is between YouTube and what I'm saying, but I will respond to what you say in chat as fast as possible. I am live. I am. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm working on a project right now. A project that I may or may not have told you. I don't know. So, I'm going to be telling a story in Minecraft, and it centers around this well. Okay? This well, this is where the little mushroom man comes from. There's going to be a whole story around him. And the little Pixelmon works. Though I don't think we get to actually pick what Pokemon we are because it's YouTube. However, it's still cute. Anyways, yeah, you are a new Pokemon. This is YouTube. You're a Dratini. Oh, but yeah, so I'm gonna be working on making a town, and the town is gonna be here. I need to clear this forest, so we're just gonna do this together, okay? We're just gonna chillax, relax, all cool. Boop. I'm gonna let the leaves kill themselves. And then as I clear the forest, things are gonna start, despawning. And it'll be cool. It'll be chill. A Dratini. It is not alcoholic. It is not a beverage. It is a dragon type Pokemon. It is very cute and adorable. I'm an Abra, and I love it. Alakazam is one of my favorite Pokemon, and so being an Abra is just perfect. Love that for me. I also set it to where like anyone that comes in will be a Pokemon. So if they just come into the stream, they'll be a Pokemon. And there can be up to 80 people who are Pokemon. So yeah, if we ever get a new person, you'll see them. Isn't Dratini what the Jawa say? No. No, I don't know what they say, but it's not Dratini. Alright. So, here's my plan, okay? Ooh, let's fix that real quick. My plan is this, okay? There's going to be a shipping area in this village, alright? Where shipments are sent out onto things. I think the main shipment area will be like right here, and there will be a crane established here that will pivot onto like oncoming ships and stuff like that make their way over to town from time to time. And then from that district, we're going to go from poorest to wealthiest. And so there's going to be, farmers and standard housing all over. And then there's probably going to be a blacksmith who's not very well funded. And then there's going to be the tavern and a little bit of a shopping district where people, sell goods to each other. And then there's going to be the Lord of the Land's house, okay? So yeah. And then I have to work on a path that leads out to the well over there. Why the farmers got to be poor? Well, here's the thing. In all fairness, in this town, they're probably actually not the poorest. But this is also the most open area, so they may not opt to be here because they're poor, but they opt to be here because it has more land that they can till. And so they use the land that they have in abundance because it's a lower area of the town to their advantage. I don't know. I make this world up, and honestly, I haven't thought it all the way through, okay? But we're working on it. I will be writing a script. I did write a script, and now I have to rewrite that script because of reasons. Actually, you know what? I can explain my original script idea for the first episode because it's not going to be what happens. Sad news. I'm subbed and have rung the bell and didn't get an email notification saying you're live. Aww. That's weird. I don't know how to change that. I honestly have no clue. I also don't know if it sent out a notification on the Discord outside of my announcement. So, you know, we'll find out. But if people pay attention to my announcements, which they probably don't, they'll know that I'm live. But yeah, you get to see the very beginnings of this entire endeavor. Honestly, I'm excited because I want this project to be a multi-year project where I'm telling a story throughout all that time. So yeah, and if you ever want to be a voice actor for it, please let me know. I can hook you up. I know the guy that's creating this whole thing. It's because I'm here, but others might have a hard time wandering over. It's okay because I'm here, but okay. Yeah, it is okay. Honestly, I know that the transition to YouTube is going to be difficult. I don't care that it's going to be difficult. I'll just let it be what it is. And you know what? If random people start finding me, that's also dope. But I know I wanted to start streaming on YouTube to give myself a reason to start posting on YouTube. Because when I'm only streaming on Twitch, I'm only thinking about Twitch. And I'm not thinking about how to make YouTube content. But if I'm streaming to YouTube, all of a sudden my entire focus is to my YouTube project. Mainly because a lot of my streams are going to be geared around that. I will have some streams where they're not geared towards that project. Some streams where I'm just chillaxing, like when I do my, Monday night sibling stream with my sister where we play Stardew Valley. The only reason that's not happening tonight is because she is currently preoccupied with family matters. And that is perfectly okay. But yeah. Yeah. I'm glad it makes sense. Honestly, I know myself. It's too easy to focus on one thing, and it's too difficult to focus on two things. So, I don't trust myself enough to actually let myself... The show? What show? Oh, do you mean the project I'm making? I don't know how she's watching. Oh, no. No. There's stuff going on with my family. And she is currently helping out with that. So she's dealing with that. She's being a great person, and I'm sitting here playing Minecraft. But that's okay. Alright, so I've started clearing... Oh my gosh, this is starting to clear up real nice. Love this for me. Honestly, just love tearing down forests. It's so fun. I was tempted to just light this all on fire, but then it probably would have spread further than I wanted it to, and that would not have been good. uh, but yeah. Oh, hello! Yes. Hi, speaker. How's it going? Yeah, I am actually starting to stream on YouTube. That is my new thing because I want to start making YouTube content. And I know that if I keep streaming on Twitch, I'm not going to do it. So I switched to YouTube just to force myself to start making YouTube videos. I'm going to ignore the obvious hints and just assume your whole family is watching Family Matters together. Fair. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, I don't mind talking about it. So if you want to know, I'll explain it, but I'm not going to I'm not just going to bring it up. So if you want to know what's going on, just ask. I'm open. I'm honest. Howdy. Doing some editing. Nice. Welcome to the club. Glad to be a part of it. I'm excited. This is going to be a great adventure for me. Honestly, this is very exciting for me. I'm glad that I was able to figure out the thumbnail thing. It's not the best thumbnail, but it's no, stream time is fun time. I mean, stream time can be whatever we make it, honestly. I don't mind if people open up honestly about their feelings, and I don't mind opening up about what's going on in my life. So, if people need this time to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going through a hard time, and I want to let you know, like, I'm receptive to that. But also, I can understand, like, wanting to keep this just chill, fun time. Whatever the community wants. But yeah, so I'm clearing this out, and then we'll start actually planning out the buildings. Maybe doing like an outline for each building kind of situation, so I know each one in the paths of the city before I actually start building the houses themselves. Okay, let's see. This definitely needs to go. That definitely needs to go. Redeems remaining petals art stream sometime. I really wish YouTube did like channel point stuff like Twitch does. That would be nice. But yeah, I can totally do an art stream at some point. Probably not tonight. Mainly because I actually want to get a lot of this done, and when I start thinking of an art stream, my focus gets split. But I will totally do an art stream. Probably when I do that art stream, it'll be art for what's going on in this series and being able to explain that a little bit. So that'll be fun. So yeah, enough beating around the bush. I'm doing this series where I am actually telling a story through Minecraft. It's not a horrible idea to just have like live thumbnail template and just swap out the background image. What? I mean, what I did was I just took a screenshot from Minecraft. I mean, the screenshot itself was from the well build that I did. Let me show you. I mean, you can see it in the screenshot, but like it's nearby. This is the well. This is the home of the little mushroom man, where he will be summoned into this world by one of our main characters. It'll be great. Oh, dude, Speaker, you're Lugia. That's dope. A Minecraft story like the Shadow of Israfel. I don't know what the Shadow of Israfel is. So maybe I don't know. I have no clue. I have nothing to base that understanding off of, so could be. Who really knows at this point? All right, so right now I have good chunk of area, but I should probably clear out some of these trees as well, and I definitely need to clear out those trees. Man doesn't know his OG Minecraft YouTubers. Yeah, that's right. I don't know the OG Minecraft YouTubers at all. I actually didn't grow up watching Minecraft YouTubers. I grew up watching CNanners. And have I done research into storytelling by other Minecraft YouTubers? No, I just got a random idea of how to do it, and I'm gonna do that. And hopefully that turns out really well. Is it going to be a lot of effort? Yes, it will be. It'll be a lot of effort and coordinating, but I can do it. So the way I plan on actually putting this together is I'm going to have people who are voice actors for this project speaking lines in like a open call so that there's like a dynamic between them and a good rapport between the characters, because it'll sound like a live conversation, because it is. And you can actually get that genuine back and forth between the voice actors. And then for the visuals, I'm going to try and convert this world to be a Minecraft multiplayer world. And if I need to, I'm going to make my own multiplayer server specifically for this story, and then only have access to it be for the voice actors. But yeah, that's my plan. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this because this is gnarly. Not a big fan of that. CNanners is the OG Minecraft YouTuber, but the Yogscast also fairly early on. I did not watch the Yogscast. Like, I watched maybe a few episodes with a friend, and that was it. I didn't actually like watch a lot of their content. I was familiar that like I knew that they were around, and they definitely had interesting videos. I just never cared to watch them. And I know that that's a lot of people's childhoods right there. So I'm just like, I probably should have, but I just never got around to it. And now that I'm this old and they've been on for this long, I don't want to like have to watch everything, you know? I don't want to have to try and do it all. The funny thing is, I didn't watch CNanners for his Minecraft content. I didn't even know that he did that until you told me just now. I watched him for his like prop hunt videos and like his collabs with Gassy Mexican. Those videos were phenomenal. I love those. Those were a big part of my childhood. Anyways, I'm gonna have to fill this in a little bit. Yogscast turned their Minecraft how-to into a story that got super big, and then the world file got corrupted, and they gave up. Oh my gosh. Honestly, though, it is so top tier. I I think my proudest moment as a child was appearing in one of his videos. Like, I actually managed to be in a game of prop hunt with him at one point, but like he never spoke in the general chat at all. He had that basically muted the entire time, so he didn't hear anything that we said. Which makes sense, you know, it's you never, if you're recording, you never really know what the general public's gonna say. And you want to make sure that you can get a clean recording for your video. You don't want to have to reshoot because someone decided to shout expletives. Yeah. One of my friends messaged me one day and there's like, dude, you're in the newest CNanners video. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, check it out. And you could see my Steam username in the corner of the video when I was speaking at one point, but like you couldn't hear me at all because, well, he had that all muted. Which makes sense, you know? Video and time code. Oh my gosh, that was years ago. I know that it was a video of his where he was doing prop hunt on the boat map, you know? I may have that old chat. You're cooler than me. He's not good at prop hunt. Let me just say that. He died several times to me, but it's not like he was actually like trying to be good at the game. He was just having a fun time and being silly with his friends. So I totally get it. I 100% understand. Yeah, no, he wasn't great at Minecraft. It's not surprising, honestly. He's being a silly man, and I appreciate that about him. But yeah, no, he was not great at the game. You're uncooler than me now? I mean, here's the thing. He was losing to a child. He was losing to a child. I feel like if someone's worse than me at a game, they're not good at the game. Because I don't consider myself good at the game. And now, that does depend on the game and the aspects of the game, but like, that game had one thing. Now, to be fair, I don't think he was trying his hardest. I honestly don't. I don't think he ever tried hard to be good at that game. I think his main motive for playing Prop Hunt was to be silly man making a video. So I don't hold him to the standard of, is he a good player? Like, no, I kept watching him, not because he was a good player or anything. Like, I didn't watch him because he was phenomenal at the game. I watched him because he was hilarious. He's very funny. A lot funnier than me. That's what I have to say about him. And I love his content. I haven't watched it in a while. It's been a fat minute, but he's a great YouTuber. So did Tony Hawk? Are you saying Tony Hawk isn't cool? What do you mean? So did Tony Hawk? Oh man. And I never said Sea Nanners was uncool. I just said he was bad at prop hunt. There's a difference. Alright, let's see. Wool. Let's plan this village out, okay? Cool. So we got this manor, right? What I'm gonna do is... Should I? Maybe. If I have the tavern here, I could have it so that the entrance is here and it's going into the tavern itself. And then like this area is just unused. Or it's like a garden area. And then the entrance to the manor is like here. Ooh. Tony Hawk lost his skateboarding record to a kid. And? Am I that kid? No. I didn't say if they lose it to a kid. I mean, I was a kid and he lost it to me at that time. Like, I know me as a child worse than me as an adult playing games. I know my abilities. Tony Hawk is still a great player. But, you know, if someone is good, that doesn't mean that someone isn't better at some point or another, even if it's just for one record. Now, I didn't think I'd have to defend myself in this case. Oh my gosh. Well, in all fairness, you did compare CNNers to Tony Hawk. So, like, that's a little bit of an unfair comparison. But whatever. I'm gonna get back to telling the story that's going on here, and I think that's a fair thing to do. Okay, I don't know how big this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Pretty sure you just said you hate Tony Hawk and CNNers and could beat either of them in their game of choice. Now you're just putting words in my mouth. Oh my goodness. Well, that is definitely not what I said. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like this house not being, typical, you know? Let's get rid of these corners. Oh, that's a beautiful shaped house. And then there's going to be a balcony coming off looking over this, and it's just going to be gorgeous. Anyways, back to the story that I'm trying to tell here. So, this world is going to be a world that's kind of medieval setting, all right? Kind of medieval style, where people are farming and blacksmithing, and they have towns and lords and kingdoms, and obviously, the world isn't the best. People need help throughout this time. People need outside assistance. Wait, is this tavern gonna be a block of cheese? No! This is literally me placing outlines of buildings so I can see what the town's gonna look like. And that's not even the tavern. That's the manor for the governor of the village. This is the manor. The tavern's gonna be over here. And I'm probably gonna have to clear out some of this dirt. But yeah, his manor is gonna overlook the lake. And then there's going to be some shops over here. Probably a nice garden over here. So let's make a shop, just a little shop. Okay. Do. Boop 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 boop. That can be just a little shop. And the main road will be around the lake. Tyrant of the feudal era. The the manor of Mayor Mouse. Little Shop of Horrors? No. No, it's not a little shop of horrors. Okay? Dude. What the heck? Okay. Let's make this here. And then have this... Oh. Beautiful. Okay. So that'll be a little shop too. And then probably gonna have another shop here. Being very supportive. Yeah, you're being such a great support. 10 out of 10. Love you, underdog. You're phenomenal. But yeah, no, I just need to plot out this city, not the city, this village, because this is where the story is going to start. Okay? And the story is going to talk about this little mushroom man who comes from the well because someone makes a wish, and he goes around helping people. So obviously, everyone here is going to have things that they need help with, and he's going to, in the series, start helping people all over the place. And it's going to talk about his adventures and how he makes the world a better place. Hi, Matthew. How's it going? I'm glad you could make it. Glad you didn't get confused with my switch to YouTube. I mean, you did get confused. You called me and you're just like, why didn't you tell me sooner? And I was like, you would have known. I didn't stop talking about it on my streams. And you're just like, well, yeah. Yeah, I'm building a set for a story. This is my story about a little mushroom man. It's going to be phenomenal. And I'm going to have voice actors and actual actors. And it's going to be phenomenal. And all of the voice actors are my friends so far. And they'll be voicing characters in the series. Lurk, gotta play Overwatch 2. Oh my gosh. I've heard bad things about that. Apparently, like, you had to have a specific, like, cell phone plan or something like that in order to play. Is that right? Like, there was a cell phone plan debacle? Like, that's a thing, right? That's an actual thing. What? Oh. Because that's the name that you have on your YouTube thing, sir. That's your YouTube name. That is your YouTube name. Everyone sees it. That's why I used it. I didn't even think about that. So, Blue, how's it going? I mean, it's not that big of a secret when it's your YouTube name. No worries. But yeah, no. So I'm building this whole situation here. I think I'm gonna have like storage houses here. I should probably get rid of this dirt layer just so that it's actually like flat and even and easy to build on. Plus, it just kind of makes sense to have a good large storage area near the river where like you can actually have stored goods and then put them here where there's going to be a crane that can bring them to a ship that runs through this river. Oh, but yeah, let me just give you a little tour real quick. This river, gorgeous, also goes for a very long while. And it gives me plenty of things to play with. Like, so many things. I can add little towns further away. I can have this. Let's see. This could probably loop around, right? Does this loop through here? No, it doesn't. Maybe it loops around. There is a cell phone thing with Overwatch 2. The two-factor login required a phone with a plan. So pay as you go by phone don't work. It's an unfortunate gatekeep. Yeah, that's a ridiculous requirement. Okay, so obviously I couldn't expand this way with like the shipments, but they can go this way until the river stops being, good. And then I could also just kind of expand it out a little bit. But yeah, this landscape, gorgeous. I plan on having several towns all up next to the water because that's actually how people would build their towns, right next to the water. And then, there's going to be ships that can come through here and they get goods from towns and villages. And I may have it to where this could be the main capital area. Probably not. It's not too awfully far from the outside villages. Then again, like, It's not like villages were extremely far from the capital in the first place. So I'll have to think it over and start planning everything out, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'm having fun with this. We are building this town, and it's gonna be phenomenal. Okay. Do, 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 do. But yeah, so I had the idea to write this story because one of my friends that I do currently stream with, their name is Morgan. They called me the Little Mushroom Man for our server that we are a part of. And because they called me the Little Mushroom Man granting wishes, I realized I could tell a story based off of that. And I want to do content creation, and so telling stories is a great way to do that. Like, coming up with silly, like, gameplay videos, I'm not great at that. Let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest with ourselves. I don't think I'm the funniest person. I don't think, like, a lot of my gameplay videos are phenomenal. But I do think I can tell a good story. Okay? And if I can tell a good story, that I can use to my benefit. Do, 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 do. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make this as it is, and then if it ends up bad, I'll remake it, I guess. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Okay. That could be the tavern. People come in, there's chairs and tables and liquor and all that. Wait, where is the trash panda? That's the other thing. The trash panda was linked specifically through Twitch. I know. I'm gonna have to look up things that are free that aren't through Twitch that I can add to my stream so that I can have things like that on YouTube, which would be nice. I know you guys loved that panda. I loved it too, and I feel like we lost a member of this streaming community because we don't have that panda anymore. Hello, I've been trying to incorporate storytelling into my YouTube process. It's a work in progress. Hey, you know what? That's fantastic. At least you're working on it. That's way to go. I personally, I want to do that instead of my normal stuff because, like, my normal stuff that's on my YouTube channel, it's not the best. It's not the most entertaining. I think the only reason why some of it's good is because I had an editor to make it funnier. And, I can't really pay an editor every time I want to make a video. I have to do it myself. And I could learn how to make funny edits. I could do that. Or I could not go for trying to be the funny guy and instead tell a good story. And I feel like I could tell a good story. I think I have that ability within me. And I can do it. Okay, and then yeah, no, this I don't want the houses to be like all square and perfect because that's just not how things are. They aren't square and perfect. Wait, am I not Blastoise? Can I change it? No. That's the other bad thing. We can't change our Pokemon. I'm not Kermit anymore. I'm Abra. and I will forever be Abra. It is just how it is. I apologize. Ooh, this could be like the butcher. I don't know, maybe. What? I know. This is a lot to take in all in one stream. I know. I tried my best. I know. You worked so hard to get that Blastoise to actually function. You really did. And now it's gone. I'm sorry. Go back to Twitch. No. I won't be going back to Twitch. I think this will be just a little shack. A little shack, maybe with a little dock, or at least a little chair that they can sit in occasionally. Blue, I'm sorry. I apologize. It is what it is. You know? It's not the best setup, and I hope that as I continue to stream here, I learn more, I get more resources, and I can actually okay, whatever. I'm sorry. I hope that I can make this a better experience than Twitch ever was, honestly. But all good. I mean, it isn't, you know? Like, you are valid in feeling disappointed, and that is perfectly okay to feel. I just also plan on just making this a permanent thing. It's just how it is. Okay, so this will be the tavern owner's little house. I am currently live. What's up? We need to talk about my car? At the... What needs to be spoken about my car?
It's just we found possibly a leak in the driveway.
No!
It's my car, your
car. Okay.
But I said to Dad that it could be your car because yours sounds like it could really.
Thanks.
And that kind of sent a bunch of them.
Got it. Okay. So then I need to get my car checked out this week, basically.
Yeah. Go get an oil change.
I know. Guys, I am live. I will do that. Okay. Back to this. Love that this is just a... There's an oil leak. And so they're just like, we're concerned about your car. And I'm just like, I plan on doing this week. There's like, you told us that in the past. And I said, well, I'm streaming. Yeah. It is what it is. Maybe I break some of this land. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't break some of this land. Ooh. Okay, and then I do something like this. Right? Okay. This one's just, it's a larger house. And it's gonna have like a step down into an area. And this could be the blacksmith, and this is like his forging area. Oh! And then the path goes up here, and it goes around, and it goes up the hill to the manor. Oh, this is great. Okay. Awesome. I'm starting to see this slowly shape out. Oh, this is phenomenal. Why all yellow? Because I know that I'm not going to build in yellow. So this is like me setting out buildings to be built, but I'm not building them currently. I'm like plotting out the land, actually setting up the village so that I know what it would look like and I can see like where the open spaces are. And it's easy to differentiate yellow from the ground because yellow does not look like green to me because I'm not colorblind, thankfully. I'm not sure if yellow green colorblindness is a thing, but if it is, I am sorry for anyone that is yellow green colorblind. This might be very confusing for you. Either way, it makes it really easy for me to see what's going on. So I can do bird's eye view, be like, oh wow, I can see that path forming there. And it's like a nice natural shape to a village for the area, you know? Like it's gonna be beautiful and phenomenal. This is a housing district. So boop. Boop boop boop. There's a house. And there can be a house right here. Ooh, yes. No, that's a little bit too shallow. If I do this and then here. That can be a house. That can actually be a house. Legitimately. Perfect. Oh, I love that. Okay. And then if I get rid of this, I can build another house over here. Oh. I was also planning on getting rid of these leaves because, you know, that's a thing. But it never happened naturally because it's too close to other trees. Alright. Dope. That's cleared. We're good. I can build some housing over here. And then I can build some more like trade houses over here. Like we could have a fisherman's hut. You know, this one could be a little larger. Here. Yeah, this could be the fisherman's hut. And ooh, this will be like a little storefront. And so like you can go into here and this will be the front door. Oh, this is adorable. And then he'll have a little side door to go to the fishing area. Oh, this is phenomenal. And then I have to make roads through all this, which I guess it's a thing. But oh, okay. This can be a little house. Yeah. Call that good. See, look. This is really shaping up to be something beautiful. It's a very spaced out town. People have a lot of gaps. There's going to be some decorations. It's not like a high class town, So you know, it's not like it's the best place. It's not gonna be the wealthiest place, so they're not gonna have a lot of luxuries like street lamps and all that. But they'll have stuff like gardens because they like that and it's cute. And this will be a storage area for shipments to be sent out. Okay. This one can be perfectly square because why not? Like, who needs this to be anything but perfectly square? No one. Oh. Okay, fine. I do. That way, it's kind of still a more natural look for this, and it's more space for like getting carts over here. And then this is the entrance, and then there's gonna be like a large exit area, and this will be the entrance for like bringing stuff in, and this will be the exit bay, and then there's gonna be stuff on standby here. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And now I need to create more housing, more general housing, okay? How is the 100-day vid going? Not good. Not good at all. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do highlights. Like that's all it's gonna be. Cause that's all I can really muster myself to do, you know. Oh, I can build a house right here. Ooh, wait. Towns like this tend to have a public meeting area. This could be like the town square. What do you mean? Oh, with like the highlights thing, what do I mean? I mean like I might have it be like, "Hey, this was my challenge and this is how it went." And then literally summarize the entire day challenge, like the entire 100-day challenge in about 5 minutes. Where I give clips from killing the warden, killing the wither, killing the dragon, and giving some commentary. If that makes sense. So there can be a road here. If I break a few of these blocks and then place a few here, I can build another house. Ta-da! Does anyone play Rummikub at your work? Sometimes. I am a big advocate for it. We definitely had a few kids play it, and then they hated playing me. And so they banned me from playing it, but they're not there anymore. I love that game. I'm so glad we have it. Do. This could be the entrance, and then okay. Yes. So if I have this as my little village area. Oh. Maybe I want someone else over here. You know? Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, if I add someone over here, they could be like, I don't know, the watchman? I don't really know. So here's what I'm thinking, okay? I mean, you did ask them for it. I do appreciate that. So here's the manor, all right? And then there's going to be a road that leads through the town. This is going to be a shop, and that's going to be a shop. I think that's going to be a butcher, and then that's going to be like a little house of a guy who just chills here, and he's going to be like a town elder kind of situation. This will be a blacksmith. That's a tavern. That's the tavern owner's house. This is just a regular house for a person at a lighthouse. This is a little village. They don't need a lighthouse, but they do need a fire beacon. Okay, so this can be like the fire beacon. Okay, boop boop boop, boop boop boop, boop boop boop, boop boop boop. There we go. This is the fire beacon on the edge of their waterway so that oncoming ships see this and there's like, okay, and they can keep going. Yeah, they don't need a full lighthouse because it's not like they're at the edge of an ocean or anything. They're on a river. But a little fire beacon will be helpful, and especially like with this positioning here, this fire beacon can be used to send signals way far down that way. So like if this one's lit in a particular way, I don't know, it could send signals to someone who's way over here, and towns could communicate with each other pretty easily using fire signals. Like, oh man, their fire is fully lit up. That means they're in trouble. Like, a town who's up on this ridge can be like, oh my gosh, their fire is completely lit up. Whoa, something's happening. Oh, this is gorgeous. I don't need gravity defying blocks. Alright. Anyways. So this town is going to be phenomenal. And by phenomenal, I mean probably just adequate at best. But yeah, so the entire story hinges on me writing out good plot points where the character gets to explore the world, meet people, learn their stories, and care about humanity. Like that's the whole shtick, I guess. Maybe I can boop 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 boop. Yeah. Move that back a little bit so that there's a little bit more of a pathway. Yeah, like that. That's a little bit more natural, easier to drive over or pull carts over. When is the first lore stream? When is the first lore stream? So that's the thing. Lore stream for the SMP or lore stream for this? Because technically speaking, this is the first lore stream, kind of. So I'll give you a layout of what I plan on doing. Okay. There's multiple layers. Okay. I'll give a representation with wool. Okay. And then cool. All right. So we have heavy lore. Okay. This lore will be bread and butter, what's going on in the world, interactions between characters. This right here, that is the videos I post. There will never be a in-character live stream. Like, that's just not happening. Because there's going to be scripts and acting and movements, and I'm going to be using the... Oh, no. I'm an idiot. I haven't been recording the replay mod the entire time. The entire time! Well, I can use live stream video, I guess. So, yeah, this is going to be like the video itself, alright? Then this right here, the orange, alright? A little bit less lore, a little bit less depth in the lore. This will be my building videos, which is why I actually need the recording, because I'm using the replay mod. Hi, Alpha, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I just learned that I didn't do things the proper way. And so, yeah, fun times with Envy. You know, I get to experience a lot of stuff going on in the real moment. I'm currently building a town for a YouTube series I'm going to be making. And I'm currently going over the depths of lore between different mediums. So, red, YouTube videos. Orange, also YouTube videos. Yellow, all right? So, let's make this like a pyramid, okay? Red, very pinpointed, very focused, and like saturated with lore. Orange, a little bit more broad, probably talking about a town in general, giving an understanding of what's going on, you know? Going in depth on like what each house is going to be doing. Yellow is the live stream, like what I'm doing right now, where it is you see part of the build process, and I get to explain the world a little bit and like things that could happen, like how things are communicated and all that, but not really going in depth on like personal lore. It's a little bit more removed. And then we have this. All right. Arguably, it's like this. Okay. Helped my older sister vend at Icon with past weekend. Oh, yeah, it's a cool process. So then this green right here, this is going to be TikToks that I post. All right. The TikToks will be a little bit more in depth, like a little bit more focused than the build streams. All right. But they're not as focused as these. Okay. They're not as in depth as that. Okay. They give splashes. Actually, you know what? They're not as in depth as they're not as in depth, but they're not as shallow. Okay. So this is the shallowest I'll get. The current video, the current stream I'm doing. Build videos and TikToks are on the same level, but TikToks are a little bit more focused. Actually, they're just as focused as the build stream. Not the build stream. They're just as focused as the lore videos, but they're not as in depth. They don't give a lot of nuanced things. So this could be like cute moments in the TikTok videos. Little things that add on to your understanding of the character and what they do, but maybe not as in-depth lore-wise. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and you only get tidbits from time to time. But yeah, this is the best way I could represent it. This is my lore pyramid, I guess. I guess you could say. Anyways, I'm deleting this. If you did not understand, the representation is gone. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, this is my current town. I'm sketching it out right now, and then I need to make a little worn out path that leads to this right here. This right here. This well. Let me just shovel. Boop. Oh! I also am doing this in the latest Minecraft version. Okay. So whenever I do something in this world that has to do with yeah, with like Minecraft stuff where it's just like, oh yeah, there's the warden, or like there's that kind of stuff. Like it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, warden battle. Like no, there's gonna be lore to this city and like why someone's there. You know? It does sound complicated. That's because it is. It's a very complicated process. And right now I am building the path that leads to this mushroom. Do. Cool. Is this the best path? No. Is this the general direction that the path will be taking? Absolutely. So like when the character on the first episode of the actual lore videos wanders off, that's the path they're going to be following. They're going to be going down this path into the woods, exploring, and like it's something that they've done previously before, and they are well aware of this, and it's going to have cinematic shots of them going through the forest and having fun, enjoying their day, following the path, and then they get to the mushroom shrine. Hi, Dawson! I'm working on lore. Not for the server, but for a video series. Dark Forest is my favorite biome. It's one of my favorite biomes too. So yeah, this path will lead to here. And obviously I'm going to make it better looking. But yeah, that's the general path it's going to take. All right. Which house are they going to live in? I don't know yet. Probably this one. Because it's middle of the road. It also allows for them to like pass through a fair amount of the town when they're like going off on their adventure. Yeah. So this lore itself is just, it's a full-on video series. It's going to be telling a story all centered around the little Mushroom Man character that I have as a result of being on the SMP that we're part of. So now I'm creating a world for the little Mushroom Man. Why is my avatar Sudowoodo Sag? I don't know. We also have no ability to change it. I am sorry. It is what it is. Do you guys think I should add anything else? Since you're here and you're seeing this build process, you get a say. Should I add another house? If so, where? Should it be on the left? Should it be here? Should it be there? What's going on? What do you think? Let me know what you want, and I will add it. You guys actually get to say. You guys actually get a say in what's going to be in this town, because you're here. All right. It's fine. I'm glad that it's fine. I tried my best to make it so that I could switch my Pokemon because I wanted to be Kermit the Frog. He's not a Pokemon, but like he is an option. You like the layout so far? Awesome. Add a dock in the lake on the river. Oh yeah, totally. I'm gonna be adding a dock here for like little fishing boats, and I'm gonna make this a little bit more deep. So I might as well actually do that right now. So that it looks like ships can, like little boats can come through here, but not full-on ships. That way, like this can definitely be like a fishing community, but not necessarily entirely fishing. Like there's gonna be farmers and all that. So like fishing adjacent, I guess. But then like the big shipment boats will be, they'll be going over there. They'll be doing their thing right over here. Because there's going to be a crane. Here, if I replace this with orange, this is utility, okay? If orange is utility and yellow is a building, I guess color coding is great. This will be utility as well. This will be a crane that leads to a. It can reach out to like place things on a boat that comes into this river area. I'm probably gonna have to carve this out just a little bit more, but yeah, there's gonna be a dock with little boats. Now over here, I may or may not add a dock. I may actually just add a little sitting area right here where people like fish occasionally. But I'm not sure I'll actually add a dock. I could add something that's like a little decorative lookout here where people can walk onto it and be like, "Oh my gosh." And then there's like a rail system so people don't fall over and be like, I'm at the lake." And you can fish off of it too if you want to. Let's see what that would actually kind of look like, okay? That would be as far out as a decorative lookout goes. And so you could come onto here and be like, "Whoa, I'm over the lake," kind of stuff. Well, okay, maybe I could bring it up one more block. Okay. Is there a light at the bottom of that lake? There is, and I will be snuffing those out. Because I don't actually need this. Like I don't need these in the lake. There we go. See, look, now you can actually see what's going on. Ta-da! I think I actually like that little lookout area. That could be really cute. Anyways, and then, so yeah, there's going to be a path that leads to the governor's house. And then there's going to be this little offshoot that leads into the forest. And it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of grass. Like, it's going to be heavy on the grass. All right, like, boom, 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 boom. Like, heavy. And it's going to be, like, all over. Which is something else I need to do. In the surrounding forest area, after I build this town, I'm going to have to, like, add foliage so that it looks like an overgrown forest, you know, like add stuff here and there and make it literally look like it's the wilderness, you know, because just trees, not great. Trees with a bunch of grass, that actually looks like a wild frontier a little bit. You catch my drift? I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right, so yeah, there's gonna be a major road that goes here, and it goes around, and it loops to the tavern, but then it also splits off here, and it goes down to there. And then there's gonna be a minor path that goes down here to the fishing area. All right, and it just so happens to pass this house, and I think this house may be the house of my main character, which will be a house for at least 3 people. Like I said, it's cramped quarters. They're not in the best living situation, okay? So there's going to be bunk beds. We're figuring it out. Anyways. Oh, this is solid. I like this. I like this plan. Why would I pick up what you just put down? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe I should add another house right here, you know? Yeah, except instead of that, that. Okay, I don't know whose house this is or what it's going to be, but there's another house. That would block the path to the water. This path right here. This very wide path to the water. Do you think that would block the path too much? Because it's not like the shipments from here need to go up to the head honcho. Like they're kind of just being brought over to this area right over here. So there's gonna be a path right here from the fishing guy all the way to him for whenever the fish need to go and be shipped out to other places. Like the fish will be shipped out from there. Merp, it looked smaller from above. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think this is a fair amount of space for a path. And then like there's this central path here that'll be branching off. And then this path here that flows down to the water. And I don't know, I guess this area can be like a community garden, maybe. And then obviously I'm going to have to convert some of this, either some of this area or some of that area to being farmland and adding a farm out there. But I don't know which one it'll be. But we'll figure that out. Okay. So yeah, this is the outline of the village. I'm actually pretty excited for this. I don't think I need to go much more. I don't think I really need to add a whole lot of extra houses. Because a village can be small. And this village itself, its main means is like trying to sustain itself and then occasionally producing things to be sent off to the capital. Whether it's the goods from the blacksmith, the goods from the shop, alcohol, or fish, or farmland stuff, crops. That's what that's called. Yeah, I think this will be great. So now I need to start just building the paths, I guess. I get to terraform a little bit. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, honestly, I love terraforming. I really like it. Like, it's fun for me. Ta-da! Okay, so now if I make my path, it can follow this, right? It can go down this way. And so this path goes through the town, goes along this way right over here, kind of splits off into this direction, but also like there and splits off down here. Okay, yeah. I'm digging this so far. And then this path will also branch off. Oh, here. Okay. This path will also branch off here. Go in this direction. And then this will have a path over here, okay? So now that we see the actual path, you can see what I'm looking at for like the main roads, right? I could add some more housing here if I wanted to, but I think what I'm going to do instead is have this be like a garden-ish area. Since it's a slope, have there be like plants and a cute garden, maybe a few stalls. I don't know. Or it could be workstations. So I could make like a tanner area and like an outdoor tannery, and then also I could make a like a cooking pit or something like that. I don't know. Whatever it may be. But now you can see like the flow of the village, you know? Like it flows down and then like it makes kind of like an S shape, you know? And then over here it seems a little abrupt right here, but if I add just a few little blocks here, all of a sudden it's a little bit less abrupt and it flows over here and it feels a little abrupt right there, but I don't actually care enough to fix that at the moment. And so it flows down and it flows up to the tavern and it just shows the general footpath of everyone. What do you think? You think this will be good? You think this is fair? Oh, and then the only time that this is ever used is like this right here. So literally coming from this building to there. Like nothing going that way. Tanneries are traditionally pretty far from the main village because they smelled awful at the time, but up to you. Good to know. Good to know. I had no clue. I've never been to a tannery, nor have I looked into them. So then probably not a tannery. You do like the pathways? Okay. I'm glad you like the path. Oh, pathway. This will definitely look more like an actual path when I'm done with it, and then this will definitely look more disheveled. So it's not like a normal path people tend to take. But people know that it exists. They know that it leads to the wishing well, and they can follow it if they wish. Many have, and they never had their wishes granted. And this person will be the first person to have their wish granted. Will I tell you why they're having their wish granted? No. You get to find out in the first episode why they're getting their wish granted. But that's for, you know, when that actually happens. But it's not a long journey, honestly. Like, it's not that bad. And it's through the forest, which I thoroughly enjoy, honestly. Like, that path, the distance from the town to that well is, I think, a little shorter than the distance from the manor to the storehouse. Like, it is not hard to get from here up to there. It's a little bit of a walk, sure, but like, if you follow the paths, you're going through the entire town. You're seeing it all for what it is, and you're just having a ball, okay? It's just fantastic. And this will be adorable. I'm excited for this. I'm very excited for this. I haven't figured out my palette for this yet, so we should probably do that. And this, I think this will be the palette for the entire town. because it's not like towns really had a large variety of building materials, right? None of these will be like great cottages or anything like that. So I think cobblestone, definitely. Stone walls, 100%. I don't think I'm gonna go with mossy cobble. Logs. I'm thinking of actually going with stripped birch because that's the nearby wood. I'm also thinking dark oak log because that is also a nearby wood, and I'll have to check both and how they build and what that could be. So yeah, there's that, and strip dark oak. Okay, cool. So you know, so like this, right? Or I could go a lighter tone. I don't know yet. Probably won't use this one, but like I'd use this. This one I could use either and I'd be fine. If I were to use this, the roofs for this would probably be birch. Or, ooh, what if this has dark oak roofs? Right? This could have dark oak roofs and birch walls. Ooh, fascinating. Maybe. Maybe. We'll find out. But I think that is for another day, you know? The actual building of these buildings, I'm gonna build some of them off stream. The next stream I do for this area, I will have a few buildings done and recorded. And then you guys will see the building process for a few of the buildings. I think since there's let's see, let's count how many buildings there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 of these, right? I don't know. I'm a builder, but I build like I don't do conceptual builds in my mind. I actually legitimately build a house and see if it looks good. If it doesn't, I tear it down. All right. There's 18 builds here. You guys will probably be present for about 3 to 6 of them. Okay? And then all of them will be in the build video, where I'm literally building all the structures, talking about what's going on in them and all that stuff. All right. But yeah, that's what's planned. That's what's set up. And I'm excited for it. So yeah, the next stream you see by me for this world will be a build stream of a few of the buildings. And a few of them will already be done, so I'll know my palette. I think I'll probably have like 6 done. So you can see how the village is starting to shape up, but the manor will not be done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some of these and then this guy off stream. And then I'll work on stream the tavern, the blacksmith, tavern owner's house, this little house right here, and then like the butcher and the shopkeeps. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's like 7 houses. All right, so I can start doing that, and then I'm gonna have to build some of these off stream after and get the whole view of the town. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm gonna start posting like I'm currently writing scripts, so I'm gonna start posting content for this series on Twitter and on TikTok, maybe. Probably mainly Twitter. in all honesty. Where it's like little snippets here and there. So if you're following me on Twitter, great, you'll see the updates. If you're not following me on Twitter, you probably should. My Twitter handle is nv_tech, I believe. Let me double check. Someone called me. Who the heck called me? My boss called me? Why did my boss call me? Oh, I don't know. Looking forward to this. It sounds like a fun story. I'm excited for it. And I'm excited to tell it. And I'm excited to create this world and let people explore what's going on, okay? I'm just going to stop this recording as it is cuz I'm not going to really be adding a whole lot extra. All right? Um there's not a lot to do right now cuz I still want to figure this. I want to figure out a few builds off stream before I build them on stream, you know? That way I actually have a solid understanding of the look that I'm going for, and then you guys get a more well put together version of me. But yeah, my live streams, whenever I do this, I'm gonna let you know. My live streams, whenever I do this kind of stuff, will be me actually explaining stuff about the world, and telling little stories here and there of like, oh yeah, so like this is what happens in the world. This is a few things here and there, and also just chatting with you guys, hearing your thoughts and opinions about the story, what should and should not be added, stuff like that. Ta-da! Yeah. So yeah, there we go. I didn't like it. Whenever I do like other streams where I'm streaming stuff like Stardew Valley with my sister, those will be normal and what you're used to and all of that. Whenever I do stuff like these streams, it's going to be different. Just to let you know. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to head off. I hope you guys enjoyed this a little bit. You get to just see the creative process of starting this project. And I get the benefit of having to actually figure this out right now rather than putting it off. So this is a mutual relationship. You guys get content. I get the motivation to keep moving forward. Win-win. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Love you all.